We're all seasoned veterans of interrogation videos now. We have seen countless times the accused sat in this tiny little cubicle with two detectives that inch their chair closer and closer, and they say,
"Did you do it?"
And they go, "I don't know. I just found him like that." And usually these videos boil down into about 30 to 40 minutes of pure copium from the accused, saying that they didn't do anything, slowly cracking, and maybe they have some kind of alibi. What I'm about to show you today is an accused that has absolutely no alibi. They did a crime, and they were even stupid enough to film it. The detectives had her dead to rights from the very beginning, but they spent the entire interrogation video basically messing around with her. A little bit of trolling, if you will. Every JCS video be like, this person is a psychopathic, sociopathic, pathological liar because how they sit in the chair or some BS. And how they talk is a bit wacky too. So true. Sarah literally thinks she's going home later. Why is this titled like a Leafy video? Sarah literally thinks she's going home later. I like how we got the Petscop video here just taunting me. Is that the era where I did the fake deep voice?
Petscop is a masterpiece.
Yeah, it was.
How's it going, everyone? Flashbang here. Today, James Charles did an oopsie.
Alright, give it a watch.
911, what is the location of your emergency? 4748 France Court.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
Okay, send the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
Okay. I got a nasty feeling that she's going to be the antagonist here. Also, why is this frame like a Mandela catalog video? Does anyone notice that?
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in his case and we were playing. Like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep
Fortnite.
and I woke up and he was dead in the suitcase. So I don't know what happened.
He was dead in the suitcase.
Somewhere what, ma'am?
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase.
He was in a suitcase?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
Right,
He fell off?
No.
I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for me, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
She's talking like a trailer or something, like a film trailer. It's like, I found him in a suitcase. I was asleep. And then bad stuff happened. Not gonna lie, I can't watch the Petscop video because of the voice. Yeah, it's my old videos where I put on the deep voice. I don't know why I did it. I'm quite a normal person. So I don't understand why I did that. He's like rigor mortis. Rick and Morty. I understood that reference.
His back for me on the floor.
I did.
Okay,
He's stiff and purple.
Okay, man, that's fine. We're still going to do compressions on him, okay? Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone, right in the center of the chest.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
If I look at him, you can tell.
Okay. And,
Please. Okay, he just gurgled.
okay, listen to me. Place the heel of your hand
He gritty?
right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes,
We want to pump his chest to me hard and fast, twice per second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My chin's itchy.
Okay, to be fair, for a dispatcher, that's probably the best thing
My
they can
neck's
do.
itchy too.
I know that sounds pretty useless, but they're actually
Kinda my
giving her,
lip
like,
as well.
you know, techniques there. Probably not going to do anything, but yeah, I mean, it's better than just like, wow. So, like, do you know where you live? Purple guy from Five Nights at Freddy's.
True.
I like how we can show a real person being killed, and you just turn it into a meme. Average Pyro chat.
This is 42-year-old Sarah Boone, who you just heard on the 911 call a few seconds ago. Her boyfriend was 42-year-old George Torres Jr., who she locked inside a suitcase the night before, ultimately leading to him dying of suffocation. Sarah's explanation is that it was a totally unintentional and unforeseen accident, but what she's completely unaware of at this particular moment is the fact she recorded 2 videos on her phone last night, the first of which was taken at 11:12 p.m., and shows her laughing at George while he's zipped up in the suitcase. But George isn't laughing. He's asking to be let out and repeatedly stating that he can't breathe. The second video was...
Oh my god. How did she overpower him, though, and get him in the suitcase? The thing is, what people don't understand about cases like this is the spouse, the significant other, the family, the partner, they're always the prime suspect. They're the first people they gotta be ruled out. Because most crimes that are committed against someone, it's always someone that they know. There's very few cases where that doesn't happen.
Recorded 11 minutes later, showing the same thing, except the suitcase was flipped over, and in a different area of the apartment. Sarah is both unmistakably and heavily intoxicated in these videos, which may explain the fact she didn't delete them. It would be safe to assume that she has no idea the videos exist, And yes, you will see the moment she becomes aware of their existence. But we first have to acknowledge how this episode was even possible, and that would be the Law and Crime Network. They sent us the uncompressed documents that comprise this video, and almost every case we have covered, or will
Raid
cover,
Shadow
is already
Legends?
available in its raw form on this channel, which includes the two main items of public record in the case of Sarah Boone.
My nose
starting
is
with the
itchy.
body cam footage, which is right where we left off.
I had a cigarette, Lou. Get it for you, okay? Wait 1 second, okay? I really need something to drink.
Is she from Fortnite?
Pepper on the counter.
I just like the priority she has here. It's like, I need a cigarette and a Dr. Pepper. My husband's dead, by the way.
Sorry, I just got here, so fill me in. No problem. Like, he and I work with the pencil together. We've been doing some artwork together.
Product placement. It's at that time like Kylie Jenner or whoever it was, like handed that police officer like a Pepsi Max.
We're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night. Okay. So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek, right? Okay. So he gets
I like hide and seek.
Jasaf, thank you for the 10. I hate you so much. I only watch you for MLG and Leafy nostalgia. You crooked teeth for... Can't say that word. Can't even make a long form vid anymore. Just Pokimane for edgelords. Okay, you're the one that says
True.
like the F word that you call my audience edgelords, by the way. Also, take the Mensa test to prove you have low IQ. Didn't Sneeko take that and he got like below average IQ? I know Colossal took it. Colossal took it and he was genuinely convinced that his IQ was 20 points off of Einstein.
we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine. Okay. Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek.
I like hide and seek a lot.
Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am so
Wish I was
sorry.
invited.
It's on the counter.
I can't move anything from out of the house.
I'm so thirsty. Like, I'm
Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This is what you deal
I
with,
need
right? Sit, I don't want
Did you see that face she pulled? I think my face
True.
cam was covering it up.
you to deal
I
with,
need
right?
Oh my god. Okay, that's the thumbnail face we're using. Jesus Christ. Me when I get no Dr. Pepper. Me when I murder my ex-husband, but there's no
Pyro
Dr.
5
Pepper.
years.
I can get you some water, okay?
The officer then talks to Sarah's ex-husband.
I checked out the guy who donated like 2 minutes ago. He said Pokimane for edgelords. I hate that that's kind of accurate. True. Very true. What was the thing
True.
Pokimane said once? I want to legislate the constipation for... There was something about like her wanting
Constipation?
to stop like hate speech on Twitch, but the way she worded it was just like complete word soup. Legislate the constitution... just
Who's
words on the screen.
constipated?
That Sarah was meant to have custody of their son today.
Generally not very good about always doing it.
They called back and said she was still there, or she
Got over here, told her she need to call 911, get somebody over here, and then basically she said she needed to go outside, have a drink and a cigarette. But I called her
Give me 1
initially.
second, okay?
He's currently on parole because
She looked like Shrek's kid when she did that face. She was entering her inner Karen. Someone in chat said this guy's Mr. Beast. Okay, you know what? I don't like how that... It kind of looks like him in like 20 years. That could be Jimmy. Call him Jimmy because we're friends.
He explains that
Crimes.
George has been arrested for domestic violence multiple times against Sarah, and that Sarah's literally bailed him out every time. The police officer asks the ex-husband to stick around for a little while longer. She then gets a notepad and returns to Sarah to collect more information.
At some point, you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So
Yeah, the Mr. Beast guy's just going to come out and she'll be like, she killed him! Here! She killed him! Mr. Beast!
he
Mr.
bought
Mr.
it
Mr.
from-
Beast!
But then I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
Where,
Someone in chat. Murder! She did it! Okay, guys, we're going to stop. It's not funny. You're milking the bit,
Right
though.
where it is.
You're gonna millhouse the bit. You're gonna millhouse it. I'll give $1,000 to whoever can survive in the suitcase the long. Come on, fella. What are you doing? What are you doing? I like how they always show this, like the interrogation before the actual interrogation room. This is like the starter. Because you know that when she hits the interrogation room here, she's just gonna get one-tapped. Right now, it's Warzone, they're just hitting the armor plates. But as soon as she goes in that interrogation
My
room,
upper
one-taps.
lip
Can I have a
near
cigarette?
my
please?
nose
Yeah.
is itchy.
take anything out of the house?
It's on the back porch.
Nope, all of it. It's secure, okay?
The officer then confirms the ex-husband will be taking custody of the child.
And your child is in school right now.
She definitely wants to go in there to try and like see if there's any evidence she can remove 100%. She's freaking out. that
Gritty.
There might be
Hit the
something.
gritty.
Not here with you.
no. He's
Okay.
at school.
Okay.
The ex-husband leaves, and the officers wait for investigators to arrive.
Not right now. We can't have you go and get anything.
Ex-husband dodged a bullet. He's fucking dead. I don't think he. I don't think he dodged a bullet if he's dead.
Why don't you sit in the shade?
The
No,
investigators
he's not.
then
We just
arrive.
saw him.
Hey, Sarah.
Alright, Sarah, my name's Chelsea. My partner's
Scott.
They ask Sarah what happened.
So he decided to get in the suitcase. So I thought it would be funny to, and he was laughing about it too, to zip him up in there. I go upstairs and fell asleep.
After you zipped them up, did you move the bag around and mess with them at all, or you just zipped it up and walked away
And I both
laughing?
were laughing about it, but I went upstairs and I fell asleep.
Just a goof.
I'm afraid for my life. I want you to know that. I am
Why
afraid
is that?
for my life. His family have never liked me.
I don't like you.
We talked to his
I'm talking to Pyrocynical.
No, I mean, like, about this. Does
No.
anyone know? Okay. So
They're gonna
it's...
kill me.
Okay,
Do
well...
they live local?
Yes, they're down the road. They're going to kill me.
The detectives reassure Sarah that
They're
she's
gonna
not about to
greedy?
get.
What did she do? She's innocent. She did nothing wrong.
We'll keep checking on you.
This police officer was brilliant. Her temperament was perfect for the situation. The investigators simply asked Sarah to stay somewhere else for the night and to come to the police station the following day with any questions she might have. Sarah stayed with her ex-husband, then showed up at the sheriff's office the next day at 3:51 p.m. with an entire handwritten page of questions. Sarah takes out her page of questions, which the investigator semi-acknowledges then brushes off.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me?
No.
And do you understand what I just read you?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
Sarah
I'll
has no
kill
idea what
myself.
just happened.
I mean, yeah. This is gonna be
Put
an
pyro
own
on the
epic
note.
proportions, an epic own, as they say. Because yep, she's gonna get one tapped in this room.
I'm gonna
And
one-tap myself and
we
blame
were
Pyro.
informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor. So he
Miranda moment. Miranda be like, your rights, they're gone. They're gone. I don't know where'd they go. I don't know. They're gone.
has
True.
some injuries to his left shoulder.
Forensics have since proven that George sustained his injuries the night he died, and he didn't have them before entering the apartment.
I also...
To be fair as well though, she has no alibi. If it's just you and your ex-husband in a room, then it's gonna be over. She has no alibi. If she basically claimed that, like, I don't know where they went, I don't know where the husband went, he went off or something.
He fell off?
Yeah, he actually did fall off. But yeah, because no alibi, it's over. There was no pre-planning to this at all.
So I don't know. And he's notorious for running into the wall or the hall tree.
The investigator details further injuries, including a contusion on his neck.
And they're all recent. Like, they occurred recently. It wasn't something that occurred post or that occurred a week ago or 2 days ago, 3 days ago. They definitely occurred, you know, the night leading up to when he was...
In all honesty, we have not gotten into it. I have no idea what it is.
Oh, it's not her ex, it's her actual husband. The ex is the Mr. Beast guy from the start. Right, okay.
No idea what it is. We had a good time
So Mr. Beast is okay in this, okay.
sitting on the back porch, having wine, and
How did you not understand
Go
that?
inside and literally paint, do puzzles, and play, and listen to music. That's why.
She had all night to set this up, which is the issue. For all we know, she could have designed this entire scene of events from scratch. There is a 12-hour gap between the timestamp on her videos to the moment police showed up on her doorstep, which is plenty of time to assemble what looks like a very pleasant scene of events that in no way precipitated a drunken act of revenge that ultimately led to murder.
Nobody got out of sorts. This is what's mind-blowing to me. Like, I have no clue. No.
Play. Yeah, I don't get it. What, they're gonna boot up like the PS3 or something? They're gonna boot up the PS2 and play like iToy? Like, what does that mean?
True.
Hand on anybody.
He also had, like, on the left side of his forehead, he had basically bruising.
Based?
And on like his head and skull,
I have no idea.
as if something hit him. Like
I
it's considered
have not
force
touched him.
trauma.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him. I have no idea. We had a good day.
It's the fact that she's on the defense so much as well. That's not good. That's like indicating that she's, well, yeah, trying to defend herself. But they haven't even really made the accusation yet.
Okay,
But
true.
Her kind of like, yeah, I did not hit her. Yeah, she's doing a bit of a Tommy Wiseau here. I did not hit him. It is not true. It is bullshit. I did not hit him. I did not. Actually puts him in the suitcase like a boss.
It was a good day. We've had good days lately. It's been good. Like, I don't even know where this is coming from.
The interrogator now brings up Sarah's last call to police, reporting domestic violence.
Yeah, he said a month ago he hit you with a curtain rod.
Yeah, with the current run. That's why I can't believe you guys didn't take that either.
She just referred to the fact that George didn't face charges for the alleged assault.
Like, we've been good. I don't know if, like, it's since the last time he got out of jail. Like, we've been good, and he's been having his classes.
What do you mean by good? What's your definition of good?
The probation officer,
No, you said you guys have been good. What's your definition?
I've been good.
I'm
I
doing
don't
these
think you
videos
understand.
against my
He
will.
comes at me all the time. He comes at me. So it's either I flee or try to go upstairs and go to sleep.
Justifying the murder? Yeah, imagine it's like she just opens up in the very beginning like, I killed him. There was actually a video that was similar to that. It was this old woman and she shot like her nephew or something like that. Someone in the family. And she basically admitted straight away, like in the interrogation room, I killed him. I shot him even. And then she asks the officers interrogating, she's like, oh yeah, did he die? And they're like, yeah, he did die, unfortunately. And she's literally celebrating, like, oh, thank you, thank you. Every JCS video be like, this person is a psychopathic, sociopathic, pathological liar because how they sit in the chair or some BS. Yeah, look at this. So this is a woman who shot her son-in-law, and then she went to the interrogation room, basically self-reported straight away. It's insane.
Yeah.
Among Us.
After you shot him, you said, Grandma, I love you?
Yeah. God damn. Did you check to see if he was dead? I didn't care.
She went and enjoyed her birthday. She went to Denny's.
She literally went to a Denny's after shooting her son-in-law and then
Based.
went gambling. Actual psychopath.
Is he alive? He's not? Oh, good. Good. Oh, thank you.
Unbelievably, detectives aren't the
Holy shit, that
Recoil.
fucking arm wobble. Actual walrus.
Good. Oh, thank you.
unbelievable.
You could see the interrogator just look at him like, oh shit, she's not right in the head. Dude, she's talking about it like one-tapping someone in CSGO across the map. Like, what the fuck?
Sarah is detailing possible motives for retaliation. Routine procedure would be to keep her train of thought locked on this element, provide encouragement and understanding while inquiring further into the suspect's grievances with the victim. The only problem is that the lead
Someone in chat said bingo arm. Yeah, bingo arm.
interrogator really doesn't like Sarah and abandons the task of pretending to, which makes this a significantly flawed, yet remarkably entertaining process to bear witness.
Oh, right. So the narrator just said that the interrogator fucking hates her and just thinks that she did it. So just no professionalism here. I'm expecting a couple subtweets, a couple snides, maybe even a quote tweet.
Right, but you're saying that you guys have been good, and when I asked you yesterday...
Thank you, Ritter, for 6 months. Pyro, I love watching your content. I'm mentally ill, by the way. I mean, so is every Pyro viewer. I don't blame you.
Right.
The investigator challenges an earlier assertion which remodels the discourse, and the suspect then starts defending her relationship with the victim.
I really love him. Like I do. And I feel like I can help him.
See, he's like nodding in agreement, right? You know, almost comforting her. She's just stone, like she's not moved at all. Pyro watching JCS, not very surprising. You spelled surprising wrong, idiot. In all seriousness, I've enjoyed your content over the years, and you're my favorite English YouTuber. And I would like to state I'm 22, and I'm probably the oldest Pyro watcher. Yeah, I mean, there was some guy that said he was like 30, but it was probably like he got his dad to make the donation or something.
She somehow transitions into the principle
She played Resident Evil 4 so she could fit him in.
of how she doesn't normally drink, and it's kinda only because of George that she drinks at all.
The occasional...
Why are we talking about all these small, like, non-meanings, though? It's like, where's her alibi? She hasn't even explained what. Did she just find him in the suitcase? Is that what happened? She hasn't even said that she left to get alcohol or anything.
Fine, whatever. Or if it's a weekend, that's when you have a good time. You don't have to wake up the next day. I have to wake up the next day and do things. I can do 50 things at once and still know the 50 things more prior that I need to get done. He can't process like that. Nobody knew George better than I did. I say that I knew George better than himself.
What did you miss? A woman's being accused of murder and she's too busy talking about wanting a Dr. Pepper.
I took care of him.
Sarah talks about George's anger management classes and the supposed progress he was making.
And would always come home and show me his papers. And we would look over his papers together. Where it's like, wow, you actually are learning this in class? And some of the stuff that they would show him, like videos, he would come home and be like, Sarah, I'm so sorry for what I've done to you. He changed.
He changed. That's why I no-scoped him. Imagine if the interrogator actually came out and was just like, so that's why you killed him. It's not even hiding her contempt.
When I tell you I love him, I love him.
When you love somebody, you have limits.
Everybody tells me that.
At some point, somebody gets enough.
In the next
Oh, he inferring, though. He inferring. He going straight in for... He wants that promotion. God damn, he went straight to inferring.
moment, the detective
I want to be
will say
promoted to
that
the
they have to do
afterlife.
something to defend themselves. Sarah's temperament will completely switch at the completion of this sentence.
Yep.
Then they have to do something to defend themselves.
I would just flee. And I don't know if you would like to see on my phone, or I think it's actually on a laptop.
She explains how she once filed a restraining order.
Yeah, she's going straight into defense mode. She was just waffling. Like, if you go back, you can actually see her eyes look up. Like, she can literally see Jesus looking up above saying, do not self-report, or you're going to see me in about 15 minutes. Do not do it.
Against George.
Among Us.
Do not do it, my child. You do not hit the self-report button.
For some reason brings up his ex-wife. The interrogator lets her vent about the ex-wife for 2 minutes. She will now bring the focus back to the investigation.
Since
It's Jova. It's not Jova yet. She hasn't self-reported yet. Close, though.
talking yesterday, do you remember any like timelines better? Like what time you guys were playing? What time he was zipped up in the luggage? What time you went upstairs?
We started because we cleaned the house a little bit, did some laundry.
She recalls the game starting at around 4 p.m. and her going to sleep at around midnight.
So I have 4.
What is this game they keep talking about? This game they were playing Among Us or something? Like, I don't get it.
Among
They keep
Us.
referring to this like it's some like holy divine intervention that like explains everything and why he was just found in a suitcase dead.
4 and I have midnight, so there's a big gap. So I'm just curious, like, if you recall when you went upstairs to hide in the shower, or
Like when we started to play hide and seek.
Yeah.
We went inside probably about, if I had to guess, we weren't out there too long. Worked on the puzzle again, finished it. Started to paint. Well, started listening to music for a little bit. Started to paint.
One in chat said that they were playing the Callisto Protocol. You don't get it. She got the Contagion DLC. She needed to watch all of the 19 new death animations. It was really worth her time. She only had to climb through like 40 minutes worth of vents to see them.
Turn the music off, no problem. Start at the top, paint, whatever. I don't want to paint anymore. Let's just, come on. Okay, you want to play hide and seek? What he does is, okay, tag, you're it. So it's like a...
There is no way that she's going to say it's hide and seek, and then when she found him, he was dead. There is no way that's her alibi. Let's play hide and seek, and when I came back, he was mysteriously inside a Toomey suitcase with stab wounds. There's... No one is this stupid, please.
Okay, we know. Okay, take off.
That's not how you play hide and seek.
That's what we did.
Have you guys ever played you said you played hide and seek like probably 3 times in your relationship?
Bro thinks she prop hunt. For real. Like, I don't... How is this going to work in court, man?
Have you ever zipped him up in a suitcase prior?
No. The suitcase originally is in our closet, buried all the way to the back. If you... I know the CSI people saw our closet. Our closet needs to be cleaned out really bad. My son's clothes need to be cleaned out really bad because they don't fit him anymore, and I'm tired of looking at them. So he took it.
Pyro explaining the August 27th incident. You see, Your Honor, I opened up a game and there was just a mod on my computer. Isn't that... That's what that Asian girl actually used as an excuse, right? The one that Critical made a video on, the one that was hacking in CSGO. And her cope was literally like, I'm using my friend's PC and it just had the mods on there. Oh, Clara, that's right. Clara! I gotta call this girl. Like, oh, it was so embarrassing to watch that. If she was just like, yeah, it's me, but like being stuck in that like vicious cycle of like, I can worm my way out. Oh, Clara! I'm calling. I gotta call this girl. That was so embarrassing.
Myself, including that suitcase, to take it
I gotta call this girl to tell her to stop putting fat mods in my TF2 folder. So true.
downstairs so we can get all of our clothes, our donations and everything, and just leave the whole thing by the clothing and shoe thing at my
Clara put him in the suitcase. No, she needed aimbot for that.
son's school.
No, I'm just asking.
My head's
out of
itchy.
Oh yeah. What's up? Anyways.
In the past, like, have you ever zipped him up in anything, jokingly or not? But obviously,
No.
I understand. You know, you're claiming that Sunday it was a joking matter. You were laughing, he was laughing. But what I'm just asking is, in the past, like, is it
Show Trog, he's not in the room.
something that
Absolutely
you
not.
guys normally do?
Absolutely.
So, do you remember making any videos or maybe having any any photos, videos that you remember doing on your phone on Sunday? No?
Flappy
I
Bird.
think I took a picture of a dog.
Okay. So I have something that I want to show you that we found, and it was from your phone.
With regard to the colossal realm of
Can we get an update on Trog? Yeah, he's still a dog.
interrogation footage, the level of notoriety these next moments acquired is virtually unprecedented. I feel like this
Why does she look like Pyro? How does she look like me? You literally, like, say any white person looks like me. Any white woman.
Picture belongs on a wall somewhere.
Mm-hmm. You see it?
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
Oh my god, listen to that laptop boot up. This is like it's like a Packard Bell AOL installed on it.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me.
Listen, is that laptop running Crysis on the side? Listen to it.
For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shutting down.
Oh.
Fell off.
Sarah may have been hoping that
They said this shoe. Yeah, no, they did the equivalent of this shoe. They actually hit her with the quote tweet.
that was the end of it. Really can't say that I blame her for that.
Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
She seems almost annoyed by that, right? It's like, I don't know how much of this guy I could take. Why do these people just not ever think lawyer? It's like, okay, I'm kind of fucked, lawyer.
I don't know how much I can.
I mean, to be fair, the way they word these interviews, they make it out almost that having a lawyer is not an option. Imagine, like, being that woman, though, just in the pure terror that they are just... The only thing that is in between you and getting a criminal conviction and never seeing the light of day and being proven that you murdered your husband is how slow it takes to boot up the laptop. That was horrible.
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
You can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
They're literally saying she did it. Like, they're not even trying to hide their contempt now. RTX 4090, thank you for the $10. Paused the stream to do a Mensa IQ test, and I forgot I paused the stream. What? Average power viewer, why are you doing a Mensa IQ test while watching JCS video?
It's that long?
2 minutes.
Hmm? True.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Fuck you.
Uh-oh.
Stupid.
There's something really weird about, like, the interrogators forcing her to watch the video. I mean, she's a piece of shit. She killed someone. But it is really almost like the cops are just rubbing it in her face. They almost didn't need the beginning hours of the interrogation. I mean, it's not even getting on 30 minutes. But it's almost like they did not need those opening 30 minutes, right? They should have just shown the video straight away.
Yeah, okay,
They
Pyro,
kinda just let her
maybe you should
waffle,
become a lead
like, yeah,
investigator.
we're gonna
so
pretend
you
that
know
she's
so
got a
much.
chance to getting away with this. And then they show
Yeah,
the video.
explain them how to do their job.
My name's Jeff.
I don't want to watch it, please.
Is that... So she filmed it. She filmed it and actually thought she was getting away with it. That's why she wanted to go inside so bad, right? I assume to, like, delete the evidence.
That's him saying that he can't breathe, and you saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down.
The interrogators should not be cutting each other off, but their missteps can be forgiven on this occasion due to the power of the evidence, which the
Yeah.
lead detective will now focus on.
Yeah, they don't even need, like, any kind of, like, coordinates or, like, coordination here. They don't need anything. They basically had her with that video and they're just, like, taking a fat shit on her right now. Like, they're just mocking her. Because, like, there's no way she's gonna get out of that if there's evidence like that.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image is upside down.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill myself.
And then this small video that occurred.
I don't understand why the interrogator is still playing around with the video like this is upside down. It's like, she knows what it is. Like, you're literally just trying to, like, psyop her right now.
11 minutes later, it's flipped over the other way, closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now he's obviously still in it.
Guys, this is killing me. This is killing me like how I killed my husband.
How did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Why did she record it? Apparently she was completely leathered, like shit-faced drunk. And then she kind of realized the next morning, okay, I need to go delete
I have
that
to be
evidence, but it's too
leathered
late.
to
My
enjoy
plan was
life.
not to go upstairs and go to sleep.
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
But not intentional though.
No, you told me you went upstairs because
What?
you were
Stop
getting ready
here.
for bed.
Just to be clear, Sarah still has no idea how screwed she is. She just referred to an earlier statement that she didn't lock up the suitcase all the way.
I like how the narrator who uses, like, all these big buzzwords and that, even he's like, she's screwed. Her life is over.
So George could get out.
Stopped here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
show me where you can see any fingers coming out.
It's and his head's right here.
It is funny with these JCS videos, though, like how many instances it's always, they usually have one bit of evidence that proves someone dead to rights. I think, yeah, actually, I think every JCS video, they always have a suspect that actually has a pretty good alibi, but then they get, like, fucked by electronic evidence. Like that Asian girl with the tiger parents who got her parents killed. She actually had a pretty good alibi, but then they found burner phones with all the evidence of the planning to be killed and stuff. And then there was another girl as well that tried to, like, kill her husband and act like it was a home invasion. But the hitman that they organized the meeting with was actually an undercover cop who recorded everything. Easy to convict if she's caught lying about drinking. True. Literally, like Chris Hansen, we have the chat logs.
So going like this, it's like this.
But why is he saying I can't breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out? There's no fingers. I
My
don't see his
chickens
fingers.
make
There's
noises
no
in the
hole.
background.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm just showing you. I'm just telling you what we see and what we've heard from the other
I
video.
understand. I understand.
He's begging for you to let him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end, it sounds kind of like a.
No, it's not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you,
It's not malicious.
then what is that?
My intention was not.
They do not need to continue this interview anymore. This is so stupid. That you're not gonna get any. Like, I would be amazed by the end of this video if they get her to do complete admission. They've got video evidence. The only thing you can do better than this is basically make it out that it was premeditated, and that'd be a first-degree murder charge. But you're not gonna get that from her. Like, she's locking up now, and the way that these two morons keep talking over each other and hijacking each other, it's so unorganized.
Not to leave him in
Okay,
there.
Pyra.
Please understand that. My intention.
Her defense was it was a prank, Your Honor. Yeah, she needs Saul Goodman to get her out of this one.
Was not to leave him in there.
This video is at 11:12 when it starts, so was he in there for like a long time prior to
No.
recording this?
No.
An excuse could be it was fake. The video was fake. No, they found him dead in a suitcase. He was dead in a suitcase. She literally called the police saying he was dead in a suitcase.
I think we've all gathered by now that Sarah might.
Like your excuse there would be she killed her husband and then she bought a fake suitcase with a fake dead body covered in fake blood and then hired someone to get in there and then film that as well. Great. Okay, no, she's innocent of all charges, of course.
Might be twisting the truth in her favor a little bit. She seems to have forgotten that 2 minutes ago she claimed to have no recollection of this incident, so her impeccable memory all of a sudden seems rather selective.
Your Honor, I was framed.
But I didn't think that he was.
My chickens are
Right.
doing commentary as well.
Someone in chat said, murderer says what? Murderer says what? What? Oh, you got me. Okay, I did it. And they shake hands.
Panicky. Like,
So pushing up on a suitcase saying Sarah, 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 I can't breathe, and you're the only one laughing.
Okay.
And you're the only one saying derogatory.
He's just checking his phone. He's just checking his phone. He knows it is case closed. He's playing like Flappy Birds on his phone or something right now.
Like you're mad.
No, please don't. I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but like it's like you guys are kind of trying to like feed me.
The interesting thing about Sarah is that her intuition is correct. She sort of recognizes what the police are doing here, but still has no idea of the ramifications. Her energy resembles that of someone who feels the police are about to start rumors about her.
Like,
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
my plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan was not to. He'll be up here any minute.
But you willingly went upstairs and went to sleep. No upstairs.
Is she saying her husband's gonna be up here in any minute? Yeah, the ghost of my husband will levitate through the wall and be like,
She was innocent. I fell into the case and died.
And went to sleep. No one forced you to go upstairs and get
My
ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed.
also to leave him in the suitcase
So why didn't you take him out?
because I went upstairs
fell off.
and then I fell asleep.
But why didn't you consciously think he's asking to come out? He
I
can't
didn't do it
breathe.
intentionally.
What do you think is gonna happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Well, I thought by not zipping it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the
And what was
suitcase,
your plan?
waiting for him to come upstairs. I thought it was like, I thought he was okay. Like I didn't. That you
He's
all.
telling you he's not. He's telling you, Sarah, I can't breathe. He's saying your name and you're like, that's my name, don't wear it out.
Guys, that's how we are with each other. The
Just
whole
goofy.
suitcase thing
that's how we are with each other. We have a little fallout. We kill each other brutally.
never happened before.
Sarah tries to move on to another topic, but the interrogator doesn't allow
Speech zero.
it and brings her
Didn't even
my
fail the
chicken,
check.
my
She just
chickens
said
are
speech
speaking
zero, like nothing in the
fast.
stat.
back to the specifics of the evidence.
Again, his head is closer to us facing the video, so we should be able to see fingers, and we don't see anything. We see no movement of him trying to unzip it or physically unzipping it. All we see is pushing up, trying to push out of it.
Please do not assume.
I mean, you put him in, so why didn't you take him out?
Please do not assume. That's quite rude. Not as rude as murder, but still pretty rude.
Because I was upstairs and I fell asleep.
No, before you went upstairs. You, like, consciously had to walk upstairs. You obviously remember going to bed because you were able to give me a time frame on that. And you specifically told me that.
that you
I
went
don't-
upstairs.
My intention is not for this to happen. I am sick about it.
Thank you. For the 10. You're gonna make a long form video on Evangelion. What do you think of the rebuild movies? The rebuild movies are pretty good. I watched them. I think the original series is still better though. Just like Shinji, pathetic and weak. Ray, best girl by the way. So true. Zach, she thought she had this brilliant excuse for being drunk, but she did not think it through at all. Yeah, it literally, what was her excuse? We drank a lot, and then I played Among Us, and then he just died for some reason. Oh no, that's right. I went to do hide and seek, and then he wrapped himself inside a suitcase, and then he killed himself, lol. It was not thought out at all. This is the worst alibi I've seen, because most of the people that get pulled up in these JCS videos, they actually have kind of a decent alibi, or they think they do. She had nothing.
Never done anything like this before in the past. I am sick.
The lead interrogator starts playing the video as Sarah is mid-sentence reiterating her innocence.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you all want me to tell you because this was not in any way, shape, or form.
You admit to moving the suitcase, like, over. So
Roll it.
you roll it out, like, it's not like
I didn't want it to be like that.
you didn't want him to be upside down. How do you even get upside down?
Right.
I like how they're asking her questions while still playing the video over. Like, they are just mocking her at this point. They can hear her being drunk, like, fuck you. Also, keep in mind, she's probably doing this entire interrogation hungover, so they're actually catching her at, like, her weakest point. Like, her anxiety must be through the roof. The line the narrator makes, 3627, is hilarious. You're a liar.
You guys are killing me right now. I don't know how you want me to say it. I didn't mean to leave him in there.
What's your reasoning for not calling 911 sooner?
Because I didn't know what to do and how horrific it was.
Killer says, what? What? Oh, you got me.
Second time making that joke.
It was, I had a good alibi.
I called Ryan, and like, what, 5 minutes later I called you guys? Not even 5 minutes. And it was continually doing CPR with the dispatch on the phone.
So when he asked to be let out, like,
He
what's
fell
your
off.
reason for not letting him out?
When I was upstairs?
No, when he's asking on the video, he asked multiple times. He asked to be let out. I can't breathe. What? Like, why didn't you let him out?
Well, number one, I had no idea it was going to end like that.
Okay.
Number one.
Hungover from 8 screwdrivers right now. How are you not in heaven? How are you still with us? Screwdrivers just taste of orange juice. They are so dangerous because you can't taste the amount of vodka you're drinking.
Number two, just,
True.
you know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so in there. That's
VLC media player. Can you imagine like the VLC media player? It's just that shit on the laptop. It doesn't even play. Cleared of all charges. Innocent.
I'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
This was an absolutely imperative moment to allow the suspect to...
Thank you, Momo, for the $5. Have you played Ultra Kill? I have played it for like 10 minutes. I'm trying to plan like a stream where I go through like all the acts and stuff because that I really do want to play that game.
To elaborate, but the lead interrogator cuts her off.
Well, based off the video, one video's at 11:12 and the next one's at 11:23. So you actually gave.
She keeps changing her story every 5 seconds. Like, bro, she thinks she's talking to her parents. I mean, again, they did like a sneak crit on her because like she's hungover, so she's just not going to be able to have a good story. But yeah, this is. I was drunk and then he died. That's it. That's her entire story so far.
Video recording. So my thing is when it stopped, he asked multiple times. I mean, why? Why did you not let him out? It's just a simple question.
To be honest with you, I mean,
Punishing him?
no. Just,
Well, that's what you're saying in the video.
This is what you get. This is what you make me feel like.
see, and then it's all backfired on me.
This is 2 days later. I don't think she's hungover. It was a 2-day hangover. She's middle-aged.
I will never drink alcohol again.
Okay, I killed a guy. I will never drink again. Maybe this is my turning point. Is that one of those sobriety stories? You know, people that have been sober for like 20 years after they leave their front door unlocked or something? But no, she just killed someone.
I don't care what it is in any way, shape, or form.
But let's get back to this. When he's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe, let me out.
She turned into Alcoholics Anonymous real quick. It's like the equivalent of trying to find God in the interrogation room. Her whole defense was she was feeling a little goofy and decided to lock him in a suitcase overnight as a goof. She was like, I watched a lot of H3. That guy did funny pranks. I just want to try one of them.
You say, fuck you, why don't you just let him out? What are you trying to
don't-
prove to him? There was obviously something in your head that you were thinking of when he was asking to be let out, and you're like, no,
Again, it's the
no.
boy calling wolf. And it's not fair. It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again, oh, he's in there.
Is the suitcase in the room with us right now?
Night, night.
He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't. I didn't intentionally mean for this to happen.
But my question is, why didn't you just let him out prior to going up?
I don't know why.
I don't. This interrogation was so pointless, man. It was so. There was no need to drag it out for this long. Just show the videos. She already self-snitched when calling the police, saying that he's in the suitcase. She knew that. She couldn't claim deniability there.
Begging to be let out. He's
Like, they're just repeating themselves. They're just like playing with their food right now. Like it's just that it's so stupid.
not laughing. He's not having fun.
So are you?
Like, bro, 5 minutes ago was checking his phone on like Twitter to see what like Keemstar tweeted, just because he's just that fucking bored. He wants to know like about the Charlie D'Amelio drama or something, because he's just that bored.
We're just trying to figure out why.
Why? What?
Why?
What was
why,
the motivation for leaving him in the bag?
Why he was left in the bag? Why the
I
video?
didn't have any motivation. It was me, he and I having a great day, fooling around and being stupid.
You know, it's a good analogy for the day, excluding the fact that he's got a bump on the back of his head, a bump on the front of his head, and his lip is busted. He has a
Oh my
bump on his
gosh.
eye. I mean,
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. Like, this is not fair that you all are assuming that that's from me.
where else did it come
If
from?
you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase and you're asking to be let out, should they not let you out?
Eventually. I'm guessing. I mean, I'm blaming it on the wine.
They want a clear admission, makes it case and shut, and they want that tasty promotion. Yeah, true. I guess they could still get a promotion right now, but yeah, this isn't fair. She advertised suitcase kidnapped. She free to go. Should have been like Mike in Better Call Saul and said lawyer, 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 and then pulled out a card for the will. Well, Mike doesn't go. Mike goes like lawyer, lawyer.
Laughing and fun. Now we're watching a video where it's not laughing and fun. He's begging for his life, and you are in a very angry voice.
Why does she think this is Twitter as well? She could just like, she thinks if she puts /J after killing someone, she's free to go.
Telling him to fuck off.
No. It's not fair that you guys keep trying to say that that's what I did.
And
If he could push it open, why wouldn't he have gotten out himself? Why would he beg you to open it?
I tell you he can't breathe.
Okay.
If someone can do something for themselves, they're gonna do it. They don't need assistance.
You two didn't lay hands on each other.
No. No. I don't have anything.
You're right. You're telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video and
I
repeating what
understand.
you told us.
I understand. Because I don't remember that.
Okay? Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it.
Sarah now gets freaked out by the male detective. She thinks
Is this the RE4 remake? Yeah, it's Leon Kennedy right there. It looks a little bit different.
he's texting someone about her, which creates an absurd yet hilarious moment.
So is the texting thing something about me? Like what's
The what? Texting? Oh no, I'm texting.
She's that annoyed that she thinks it's about him, but it's like they're texting because they're just so bored.
No, I have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you left him in a bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you.
Not intentional.
You know what they're probably doing when they're checking their phone? They're probably taking bets. It's like, I bet like 50 dilla I could get an admission of guilt in the next 5 minutes. And he's like, all right, bet. And he's like, yeah, so you killed him, right? You killed
got
him.
up And you went up to bed.
Well,
Please sit down.
listen to me. I did not intentionally kill him.
I got you on video screaming, fuck you.
This is what it feels like when you're choking me. They're still feeling for it.
Jesus, like they've got an admission of guilt. Like, wrap it up, man. Jesus. Okay, it's not first degree murder. I mean, what she's basically admitting to there is third degree, so unintentional, like manslaughter. They want that juicy first. They want that promotion.
You wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it.
And then you flip the bag around.
She's acting like it's a team kill on CSGO or something, man. Like she AWP'd someone at spawn on accident. It's so stupid.
Several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
No, why would I do that?
It'd be second degree. What's second degree again? That's like you go out with the intention to commit a crime and then someone dies in between, right? So it's something like that. It's not premeditated.
Well, you
Good
told us
question,
you
you
did
did.
it.
When he was upside down.
Right.
Well, you had to put him upside down.
You can't get in a suitcase upside down
Yeah.
because
It had to been on its back with the lid.
She didn't do it. She didn't do it. She didn't kill him. Okay, you're the woman in this video. You're like they just gave you like a burner phone in jail, and you're like coping on my live stream right now saying you didn't do it.
Open for him to get in there, for you to zip it up. Then it shows it on the other side with him in it, so you had to flip it to there. Then there's another video where it's on its back again, so you had to flip it to
I'm
there.
leaving it like this, please. I'm leaving it like this.
Someone in chat said it was an accidental wall bang. It was a misinput. Calm down. You calm the fuck down. It was a misinput.
Cool. You intentionally left him in there and left the room. You went upstairs to a different room.
I would do anything for him.
well, you gave up checking up on him. So.
Wouldn't let him out of his suitcase.
Dude, why the interrogator sound like the bitchy girl look like prom? Well, you didn't check up on him. You know, you didn't really check up on him.
Anybody looking at it doesn't. I don't think anybody would look at that video and go, "George is having fun right now."
The discourse repeats itself a few more times, and then Sarah brings out her list of questions.
So, am I getting my phone back?
No.
Not today.
What about Lucas's laptop?
Can I get my phone back today? That's the biggest priority we got, boys. Can I get my phone back today? Bro really thinks she got caught watching TikTok in school. I think George was having a blast. Yeah, we need to do like a seance from heaven just to contact him to see if he actually was enjoying himself. Your Honor, I'm just having I'm just a big Binding of Isaac fan. Ah, Captain America. I understood that reference.
Engagement ring.
I understood that reference.
It's at the medical examiner's office. It'll come to us eventually, and then.
It'll be released to
to
the next of kin.
Yeah. Okay.
I bought it for him.
That is a civil issue. It was on his finger. It goes to them. They're the ones that are going to release it. We don't have any say in that.
So I won't get that back. So, what's next?
They're going to come and swab your fingers.
No, I'm talking about like in the long run. Like, what do I need to like? Do I need to be doing something or like?
I can't tell you what to do.
See, they're not saying lawyer. They're not saying lawyer. Like, you should really be getting a lawyer at this stage. But it's like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, I don't know. I got my promotion. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you in 40 years. Bye-bye.
I mean, like, so, like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know if you guys are just gonna, like, I'm not admitting anything about being intentional, and
We told you everything that we have. You know everything that we know.
Your Honor, I'd like to make an apology video. You know, there was someone in JCS that actually did that. She was doing like a fundraiser or something in the middle of the courtroom, thinking it'd garner her like sympathy. She was selling like shirts for charity or something. It was pathetic.
So after this, what? I'm done? In itself, for me to have to live with getting him out and doing what I did is punishment enough. Nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
His daughters too.
Damn, he's just rubbing it in.
Are you trying to make it worse?
Are you trying to make it worse, Base? I like how even she's just aware, like, they have complete hatred towards her. No, he is trying to make it worse. He's being a complete dick. He's rubbing it in your nose that he fucked you.
That was there yesterday.
Forensics take her DNA and fingerprints. The investigators then return.
Bring him back in. The dog called Trog. There he is, the boy. Little baby boy. Focus on Trog. Why not? There he is. Covered in cat. Oh no, nay. Dude, that was soaking wet. Was that been in his mouth? Yeah. Get him back in there. I want stream to see Trog. Here he comes. Oh my. Oh my. He's scranning. I don't understand why he's out of focus though. There we go. Actual Trog cam. 4K. What? Smile. Ew. She's taught him to smile, but it just looks like he's gonna go for a jugular. Sneeze. 60 FPS dog. Right, I'm literally nearly done with this, so let me just, let me wrap up. I think we're just gonna find out what happened to them, if they went to jail or not. Let him cook. Let him cook.
You're not free to go. Okay.
You're not.
This comment seriously put Sarah on edge, but she still...
What? Look at this guy here, bro. Why do you think he's Saul Goodman? This little pizzazz he's got here. He's got going on. You're not free to go. Why did you sound like the counselor in South Park?
You're not free to go, okay? You're gonna spend the rest of your life in prison, okay? Your life is fucking over, okay?
Yeah, these guys are so unprofessional, but they're just, yeah, they must have literally just got the fucking interns to do this case, because it's like, okay, you know what? We've got the laptop. She's screwed. Just go in there. Whatever. See you at your execution, hopefully.
Still won't quite be fully aware of what's happening. This is coupled with the fact the investigators now try to get a solemn declaration out of her to close out the interrogation. The psychological dynamics of the moment are extraordinary.
Oh, do you promise everything you told us was the truth? Or no? Everything we've talked about today?
She just sounds annoyed.
What do you mean?
The investigator explains that it's just protocol.
Do you promise and swear that everything we've talked about today has been true and accurate?
They don't need to do this. They don't need to do this. They're literally acting like there's a way out by her denying it, and then they'll probably just go, we got you, Lamau. What is with Americans and interrogating? They are so shit at it. It's unreal. I saw that hearing yesterday with the CEO of TikTok, and they just they fumbled that as well.
The male detective re-explains that it's just routine, only in a far more comforting tone. But the tone doesn't do a whole lot to reassure Sarah. She looks about ready to get swallowed up by a wormhole and take her chances in a separate dimension.
It's not a trick question.
To the best of my knowledge?
To the best of your knowledge.
Everything that you've told us today is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay. Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall. Put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
No. Why is this happening?
Because George is dead.
Not intentionally. So this was a trick.
It's still manslaughter. I don't understand why she's now leaning on this. It's so stupid. It is manslaughter.
Why is this happening?
Guy here has just actually got the complete aesthetic of a dad bod. He's even got that little, like, that overarching lean, the Sigma lean.
Boss said I could leave. So what am I supposed to do now?
Die. You're meant to die.
I had a sneaky suspicion this was gonna happen. And I need water, like, really bad, please.
They're not even getting her water. They're literally just fucking her now.
An officer comes to take Sarah to the jail, but Sarah has questions first.
Those holding cells, the holding cells, am I gonna be put in one of those?
I don't know.
Last time I had a panic attack.
Let them know that. I don't know. Go ahead, stand up.
Oh, she had a panic attack. Okay, no, she's free to go. Jesus. I'm so sorry. I know you murdered your husband, but, like, a panic attack? That's some serious business. Closing in on the legendary 36 minutes, 27 seconds line. But Bob in chat is saying 36 minutes, 27 seconds, there's a legendary line.
Guys, I knew this was gonna happen.
You did?
Sarah was taken to the Orange County Jail at 5:44 p.m. She was charged with second-degree murder and held without bond.
So not first degree, not first. It wasn't premeditated. Damn, I'm surprised they didn't try and charge her with. To be fair, I feel with first, if she got a lawyer that was like above $1 an hour, they could probably get her off first degree. So that's probably why they did second. Second's kind of more safer.
Which, keep in mind, was in late February of 2020, just before the entire planet went into lockdown due to a pandemic. So Sarah must have had a real fun time getting acclimated to the new environment. She's been in the county jail since, with a trial date set for April 10th of this year. She's currently working with her 7th attorney. 6 have already filed motions to get the fuck out of there, and all of them cited the same reason, which was irreconcilable differences.
Okay, that's kind of genius. That's kind of genius. Even the narrator's like, okay, these lawyers, they didn't want to fucking touch it. I mean, yeah, 7th lawyer, holy. Thank you, Takeo, for the $10. Her alive, back at it again with the daily slop. Hope you enjoyed your date with Sneeko. Shut up. Shut up. Thank you for the money. Shut up. Be quiet.